What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Lift Journal entry. I'm here with my two friends, a 27-liter Disco Butter and the 32-liter Disco Butter. I have been spoiled in my 2 years of foiling. I have probably had about 11 boards, and I gotta say, these two are the best ones that I've ridden. And I am hoping that this video will help you figure out which one makes more sense for your coastline and your specific prone foiling, as far as which one will work the best for you. So stay tuned, here we go. First up, the 27-liter Disco Butter. This one's 4'4" in length with a width of 18 inches and a thickness of 2.6 inches. The wide point is 3 inches forward, the nose width is 16 inches, and the tail width is 15 inches. I measure that from a foot from the nose and tail. What I love about this board is that it's very responsive rail to rail. The narrow rail line makes it easier to get on plane while you're foiling, especially in smaller, faster conditions. Now let's talk about the 32-liter Disco Butter. It's the same length of 4'4", but with a little more width, which is 18.5 inches, and it's thicker at 3 inches. This added volume makes the board paddle easier and catch waves more effortlessly. The nose and tail are also slightly wider, with the nose at 16.75 inches and the tail at 15.75 inches. Even though both boards have the same length, the key difference here is in the volume and outline. The 32-liter board has a more generous curve, which gives it a wider template overall, helping a bit when paddling and popping up. But the 27-liter board has a bit more straightforward outline, which actually makes it feel a bit more spicy in the water. Now, about mast placement. On the 27-liter board, I usually set the mast 8.75 inches from the tail, or place at the second notch. But for the 32, I move it to 9.5 inches from the tail, or fourth notch. Why? Well, the 32-liter has more weight in the front half, so shifting the mast forward helps with balance and control, especially when paddling and catching waves. When it comes to foil drive, the 27-liter is a bit more responsive because of the narrow profile, while the 32-liter might require a slight adjustment in mast position to keep things balanced. I'm about 5'8" and 140 pounds, so with my size, the 27-liter board feels a bit more responsive and maneuverable, especially when I'm turning and pumping. It really excels at foil drive, giving me that quick pop-up and smooth transition into foil mode. But with a 32-liter, I get that extra paddle power, and it's easier to catch waves and coast into them, especially with a thicker wetsuit and heavy current conditions. The 32-liter is still great for foil driving, just a little less snappy than the 27-liter. So I'm really happy with both boards for different situations. So if I had to pick one board, I'd lean towards the 27-liter. I love how it handles, and at my weight and height, it just feels more natural for me. That said, if you're someone who wants more paddle power and ease, the 32-liter is definitely a solid choice for those times when you need a bit more stability or are riding in slightly slower conditions. One thing I really appreciate about both of these boards, especially in the context of foil drive, is the lack of connection issues. Unifoil has nailed it. You don't need foam in the tracks for either of these boards because the connection for foil drive is flawless. Both boards deliver a strong, secure connection, meaning you won't have to worry about additional adjustments or slipping. Whether you're on the 27-liter or the 32-liter or any Unifoil boards, the foil setup is smooth and reliable every time. In conclusion, I really think you need to know what you're looking for out of your board and what your coastline is providing. If you're looking to spend hours prone foiling, the extra paddle power of the 32-liter is probably not a bad choice. But if you're looking to aggressively foil and are used to paddling a lower liter board, the 27 is insane. The half-inch in width and thickness really makes a big difference when the board is out of the water. Again, making the 27-liter more nimble. All right, everyone. I hope this video helped you out in making your decision. Feel free to reach out with any questions that you have, comments, whatever, go for it. If you like this video, give that little like button a hit. Feel free to subscribe. Check out my Instagram at theliftjournal.com. It's not a .com, it's just at theliftjournal. Anyway, and also a special thank you to Unifoil, Foil Drive, and Green Hat Kiteboarding in New Jersey. Green Hat has a load of Unifoil stuff. They got the 135 and 155 coming out very soon. We got some great stuff, plus they are a Foil Drive dealership as well. Anyway, until next time, peace out, guys.